What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. And man, is it good to be back? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. So let's pick up where we always leave off with the boxing game. Let's get it, go. All right, so Deontay Wilder is saying that Tyson Fury has make-believe belts and he's no champion. The WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder has zero interest in being ringside for the upcoming pro wrestling debut or division rival against Tyson Fury. On December 31st in Saudi Arabia, Fury will make his WWE debut against company superstar Braun Strowman. The bout will be a part of the WWE's Crown Jewel event. Fury and Strowman have been shooting televised angles in the last few weeks to further their feud. Fury and Wilder went to a controversial 12-round split decision draw in December of 2018. A rematch is targeted for February 2020. If Wilder wins his upcoming voluntary defense against Luis Ortiz,
if he wins,
which is scheduled for November 23rd at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wilder is still steaming the Fury, doing his ongoing run with WWE, is pushing himself as the heavyweight champion of the world.
So is Wilder.
Based on his claim of being the lineal champion. The unbeaten champion is not placing any stock in the Fury's claim of being on top of the heavyweight in the Fury's claim of being the top heavyweight in the division due to his lineal status. They're going to be in Saudi Arabia for this one. So nah, I'm not flying out for that. I'm in camp, Wilder told Sun Sports. What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. All right, man, so Deontay Wilder is back at it. I mean, you got to look at it like this. The man is bored, man. He ain't got shit to do. He probably sitting around with a thumb up his ass or something. Pause. I mean, let's be realistic. What has Deontay Wilder done this year that has been fruitful to building up his profile? I mean, shit. Matter of fact, let's take a look and see what Deontay has done this year to further boost his profile. I'll digress. Now, I'm no fool here, but I was told that a king doesn't chase peasants. Kings chase kings. One face, one name, Deontay Wilder, going for undisputed. Now we know it's been several years in the making, and that has not happened. So, as I continue to go over the facts, what has Deontay Wilder done this year? He gave you guys a spectacular knockout of a statuesque fighter like Dominic Breazeale, who was standing in front of you on May 18th. But this is the guy who wants 50-50 and calling guys fake champions. But when we're going over the year of 2019 and we're looking at the list of accomplishments and we're looking at guys who boosted their profile and we're looking at the waves that certain fighters are making and, you know, the new heights that certain fighters are climbing to, such fighters as Josh Taylor, such fighters as Regis Prograis, even in loss. And I'm looking at what Deontay Wilder did, and his only fight was on May 18th against Dominic Breazeale, who wasn't even the mandatory number one, considering that Dillian White was the silver champion and fought Oscar Rivas and won, and then magically UCAT pops him dirty, but Wilder doesn't. This clown is only filling 13,181 seats, but as it states, the promotion had to struggle to sell the tickets, and multiple sources have said thousands of comps were given away days before the fucking fight. Now, I find this to be a revolving door of hate. It just seems to be a regurgitated revolving door of hate. It just keeps going round and round and round in circles. Then you got guys like Gervonta Tank Davis. As soon as Josh Taylor, he does big things, becoming the Muhammad Ali Trophy winner, the ring winner, the WBA super lightweight and the IBF super lightweight champion, as well as the diamond belt holder. And we've got guys like Gervonta Tank Davis, who hasn't even thrown a punch at 135, talking about they're going to call Uncle Al to set the fight up with him and Josh Taylor. Now, being a real motherfucker, one really has to understand understand Josh Taylor here. I mean, look at what he's saying. That's the best joke he's heard in a fucking while. I mean, what an idiot. I mean, and then he's sitting up here, he has the nerve to say that he's going to stop him. He hasn't even thrown a punch at 135. And I mean, it really was one of the best jokes I've ever heard today. So, I know you guys must see the sense of humor in all this. You had to see the sense of humor in all of it. Because when Deontay Wilder was talking about Tyson Fury and he's talking about the things he's doing this year, it only comes out in hate. Because when you look at the things that Deontay Wilder has accomplished this year, all you can do is really hate on it because in actual fact, he has done absolutely nothing. Now, I don't want you guys to sit up here and think that I'm actually caping for Tyson Fury or I'm Tyson Fury's bodyguard or anything because it's not even that kind of party. That's not what's going on here. Tyson Fury only sold 3,577 tickets for Otto Wallen, and that's absolutely disgusting in its own. I don't see a star here. I don't see a star here yet, is what I'm saying. But I do see a star in the making. The kid's got a silver tongue, he's got the gift of gab, and this motherfucker just made $15 million for a little Halloween detour to fight Braun Strowman. So I see why Deontay Wilder is hating. And even in the title, the clout chase and the hate from the PBC branded fighters must continue. The $15 million Halloween detour, Tyson Fury's WWE debut in Saudi Arabia, and why Deontay Wilder is not impressed. I'm not going to expand on that. I'm just showing you the hate even rests in the titles. So, I mean, I expect the usual banter from Deontay Wilder in his lackluster year, and he's only looking forward to fighting Luis King Kong Ortiz in a rematch that absolutely nobody wanted. So what could you expect from this fucking loser? I mean, the PBC has got to be the brunt of all the jokes. Joshua Reed's 2 is still up, Inoue vs. Donaire is still up, and we still got Canelo going against Kovalev, all back to back to back. So in closing, I mean, what do you expect from a PBC fighter? You get the same usual wasted rhetoric over and over again. They don't fight the best. They will only come on the quote-unquote other side of the street if it's to win a belt from one of your champions. Well, I can't even say that for Deontay Wilder, Mr. One Face, One Name, because he wouldn't take on Joshua for the undisputed match and turn down $120 million to make roughly $10 million. He didn't even make that off the fight considering Brazil had so many comps and Showtime didn't even want to pick up, wait for it, Luis Ortiz versus Wilder 2, but they're supposedly backing Deontay Wilder, right? I beg to differ. The business model doesn't make any sense. That's why you're seeing all of PBC's fights happen on Fox, and nothing is happening the way you want it to happen. But on the other side of the street, when we mention the zone, you are truly getting the best fight and the best, and only fucking fanboys, only casual stands would have the nerve to hate on the zone because they are bringing you fights at a broadcasted $20 a month if you plan on only sticking around for a month, but you will get an action-packed month full of nothing but competitive fights. So look, what do you expect from PBC fighters to do other than hate on another man's success like Tyson Fury, like Josh Taylor, like Anthony Joshua? And ending this off, to this day, the only person we could thank for a good year of boxing is Eddie Hearn, and to be quite frankly, Bob Arum of Top Rank Promotions, because they've given us nothing but the fights that we need. They saved 2019, so thank them, thank them, thank them, because without them, we would not be getting the best fight and the best. And that's all I got for you guys. As we always say, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no money.